Hey everybody, it's Amanda with Painted Purpose Coaching, and I am going to be your quantum energy relationship coach for today. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about energy and love, manifesting, and how important those things are and how they go together. So, honestly, I am kind of tired of seeing people go from relationship to relationship and they're dragging their baggage around and just trying to date out in this world from a really unhealthy and low energy place. And that's a lot of the time why things don't work out. They're not doing their work before they go out into the world and try to manifest or find a soulmate and attract one. Um, Dating, I've heard a lot of people describe dating as work. It doesn't have to be like that. You need to do some work, and then it won't be as much work on the back end. It's not that much. I mean, we're not talking about digging up all the pain and going through it all over again. That's a different, that's, therapy and things like that. That's for them to do. In coaching, we don't have to start with that. If you can identify it, that's good enough. And we just work on positivity and moving forward and put together an action plan from there. Um, this is a lot of the reason why I wanted to do this work is because for years there was no help for me. I've been to different places to try to get help for things and just nothing was working out. So finally, I was tired of working from a place of low energy and and then trying to do a lot on very little energy, as you know, just drains you even more and nothing really works out like you want it to. And it's just too much, right? And it'll just run you in the ground. You're in a deficit at that point. So I'm just saying that there's a better way, and it's just to be able to talk to somebody. I hired a coach. I was able to work with this person, and just a wonderful thing started to happen. When you guys, when you start to do your work, it really opens up a lot of doors and a lot of avenues and things that you didn't think possible, and your life is just going to step up to you. It's a really beautiful thing, and coaches are just the most well intended. They love you before you love yourself. They'll help you love yourself. They're there for you. And we just want to really hold a sacred space. I do anyway. Not all coaches are the same, but I really want to hold just a sacred space for people to be able to come, and no matter what's going on in your life, just to be able to learn from that and heal and grow, and then it reflect in your life. And it's amazing some of the changes, just a few sessions that happen for people. And but back to the dating and the soulmate and all that stuff. Carl Sagan said that we are star stuff, and that universal law, that same energy that guides us is the same energy that guides the planets. It's no different. So it's really important that if you're low energy or negative energy is affecting you and the people around you, and your life is not what you want it to look like, you've got some work to do, and I can help you do it. And if you and I don't align together, then I've got a ton of coaches in my back pocket I'd be happy to introduce you to. Um, but I'll mention that later. So the biggest thing is when it comes to manifesting, you've got to be able to be specific, but not too specific. I might have mentioned that before about these lists, right? Be specific about what you want, but you've got to also have the energy to be able to attract it, the right level of attraction. If you are, if you're in a relationship now, or if you're wanting to be, and you're picking yourself apart in the mirror, or you've got scars and abandonment issues from other partners or parents or things like that, you don't want that to show up in this great union that you've got going. So you've got to do some work on those things and heal. And that will raise your energy. The thing is that I've got friends that, they don't see that, they don't recognize that, and they don't want to be, they just want everything to be, it's like almost like having a genie in a bottle. I want to rub the lamp and I want to say, Genie, send me somebody like this, like this, like this. And I'm not dealing with that and that and that. Okay, they can just keep that, and then they kick people to the curb, and it's just they're in this revolving door of relationships, and they then they stop telling anybody that they're even in relationships. They meet people where the other people are on the down low and they're on the down low, because it's just so much revolving door stuff, and it's embarrassing, and there's shame attached to it. Well, honey, I'm here to tell you, you don't want that in your soulmate. You don't want there to be shame around your relationship. um, I mean, I haven't had the easiest relationship. My partner and I right now have had our problems, but the great thing is that there's been a certain amount of stepping up and healing and stepping into you know what's real and what doesn't have to be. I don't want to be repeating the same lessons over and over. And if you don't get them in the person that come, I mean, people come to mirror you. They mirror you, and whatever you've got going on, they'll reflect that back at you. And that causes a lot of fights sometimes, because the person doesn't see how they are, that you don't see yourself for who you are, and that you need to do some work. Um, Coaches are a great start to be able to hold that mirror up in a loving, respectful way and say, would you be interested in working on this? Is this something you feel like we need to explore further? And we'll help you get there. It's not scary. It's not as expensive as you think. Some people are, but you know, if somebody like I just believe that my purpose is to really help people. And so I make things affordable. I've got a going rate, and I can always adjust that, to a budget and everything. And so what I'd like to do is just help you guys. If you're struggling out there dating, you're not able to attract your soulmate, um, I want to help you get better and get well and heal and attract and manifest somebody that's really just going to blow your socks off. And the thing is uh, another thing is, like, I think about, some people would say, well, if everything's all hunky-dory in the relationship, I get this great person, I'm going to be bored probably. But it doesn't work that way. You're not going to be bored. You guys are going to have plenty of things to teach each other, and you'll be able to learn and grow and just have a really beautiful story. And I mean, it kills me to see people in pain, and especially when love is supposed to be fun, and love is not supposed to be hurtful or suck or, make us want to jump off a bridge, or something like that. It's supposed to be healthy and loving. Um, and we can't always make our partners step up and do the work with us, but I have seen people, when they do their work, their partner does step up a bit, and it does raise their vibration, the other person's vibration a bit too, and you go from there. But I don't know. I just thought that it was really important to talk about that. I see people, I see people's hateful posts on Facebook all the time. And, well, at least I'm not chasing red flags and all this stuff. But you ain't with nobody either. And nobody will stay with you because of all that. So, I mean, let's work on it. Let's heal it. I want nothing but the best. I want everybody to find their partner, everybody to find their soulmate, everybody to be able to be married if that's your bag, everybody to be able to be happy and live in harmony within your homes. And then when you go out somewhere, there's not as much violence and stuff going on in the world. I really do think that it's time for everybody to heal. And I want to be instrumental in helping people do that, because, I had to do it. So if you like my video, please hit the buttons, the like, subscribe, all that stuff. But more than that, please send me a message. Let me know if there's something I can help you with, and we can work together. And I just want to hold that sacred space for love and understanding where you won't get anywhere else. And you just to be the best you, and to know thyself is to love thyself. And it all starts and ends with you, my dear. So male, female, all ages. If you don't identify with a gender, that's okay too. I am open to just seeing people and loving them on a soul level. So just keep shining, and hope to hear from you soon. I've got a 101 clarity call that's got your name on it, and that's complimentary. and we'll just or discovery, clarity, whatever you want to call it. We'll just do a session together and figure out what's going on if you don't know what's going on. And we'll work on it together. Anyway, love you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.